everybody. How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome back to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show. Sometimes that is weekly on Thursdays at 9 p.m. But if you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. I think, maybe. Where we go to, Todd. We stream live simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Kick, and sometimes LinkedIn. Maybe.
Yep. I think LinkedIn's going tonight. Maybe.
We're still in Kick.
We might still be on Kick.
But before I go any further, let me say hello to my partner from the great Canadian Northwest. He's the coolest thing to come out of Canada since the blizzard of '88. You know him, you love him. He's your favorite Ned Flanders impersonator, Todd Jackson.
Hi diddly, how diddly. Wow, I haven't said that in a while.
Yeah, I completely botched my opening. I haven't done it in so long, dude.
It's been too long, man.
I forgot how to do it. I how many? 145 episodes. 145 episodes. And I completely screwed up my opening.
But it's got to been like 4 weeks, 5 weeks since we did a show.
It's the how are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live.
Yeah.
We are a VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and I forgot that complete thing.
You forgot that whole part, yeah.
Forgot the whole part? 145 episodes, Todd. This isn't like one episode, 145 episodes.
You'd think you would have had that down pat by now, but
God damn it. I feel terrible. I mean, not that bad, but I feel kind of terrible. Yeah. But it feels weird, man. It feels good. It feels weird. It feels good. We're going a little old school tonight. I'm pulling out the old school.
I see that. That's really old school, man.
Look at this. If you have one of these right here,
there's only a few that are out there in the wild.
Man, that was an original design for Q2C, man. That was like, it was kind of stupid, but it looked cool back then, kind of.
It was kind of neat back then. Everyone seemed to like it. So we were like,
yeah.
All right.
I'm like, I need to go old school for this. We're back in action. It's been a little while. We're jumping back in. We're going to be hopefully a little more regular now. We're going to do this thing for real, like real podcasters.
I know. I brought out the Meta sweater because it's like
that's kind of nice. I like that. What's on the back? You show everybody what's on the back of that.
The back is pretty cool. I don't know if I can do that without hanging myself.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. A couple of headsets on the back.
Right?
Nice. Sure.
Quest 3 and Quest 3S all kind of taken apart on the back. It's pretty cool.
Awesome Tatum says, so let me get this straight. Eric on the left and Todd on the right? Isn't that the way it always is? Do we screw it up? I think it's always been like this.
It's always been this way.
Assassin.
But maybe they just can't tell it's you because you're not the one with the hairy face.
I know. The opening is killing me still, Todd. You got all the fat pictures of me still in the opening. We need a new opening.
Then take some not fat pictures.
I don't have any not fat pictures. All the pictures of us like in the last year and a half have been like with me, a little more large and in charge.
That's right. You're fading away on me.
With all my with all my facial hair.
Yeah. Look like a totally different guy.
Tasselhoff's busting on my glasses.
Little Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I got new headphone thingies.
What do you got there?
They're like a headphone.
Oh, you're so bougie. Look at you.
They were like $8 on Amazon, dude. They're not bougie at all. It's like the cheapest things I could find. But my ears are like sweating, right? Constantly. And I've got major hearing issues and stuff that I'm dealing with right now.
Oh, you're an old man. I mean, you have lots of old man issues, not just your hearing.
These things kind of just sit on your ears. I don't know. Kind of
like they look good, man. They look good. I like them.
Sound okay? I wouldn't play games or anything with them. But.
Yeah. No, they're good for podcasting, which is great.
Perfect. Yeah.
But what's up, everybody? We're super happy to be back. So happy to be back. I've been doing some podcasts, but haven't really been doing our podcast, Todd. I've done a whole bunch of other podcasts. But doing a lot of Virtual Strangers with Wes, and where Roots took his little vacation, and Alex came in for a show. So I've been doing some podcasts over there. But me and you, we were kind of hit and miss a little bit. I spent 3.5 months on the West Coast. We did a show here or there when we could, but it didn't feel natural. Didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right. It did not.
It feels natural. It feels
I concur.
right. Feels good. Feeling good. You know what would make me feel
so many fucking notifications popping up all over my damn screens. It's driving me crazy.
It made me feel even better. Let's say hello to our community because I haven't seen the chat in quite a while. It's good to kind of see everybody again. Oh shit!
What the hell happened there? Yeah.
That was a view right there. Holy moly!
Oh, let's turn chat back on so we can see what's going on.
But yeah, it's good to see everybody back. Thank you guys for coming back, showing up. I know it's been a while, but we're back for a little bit. We're back. We're going to be, like I said, a little bit more on the ball being here. And let's say hello to the chat. We got Hijack Gaming is here. Kubo92 says, no way. Welcome back. Thanks, man. Welcome back to all you guys. Let's see. Assassin32 is here. Tasselhoff is here. Getting Things Done is here. What's up, Jay Dunn? How you doing, man? Mepper is here. Haruku. What's up, Haruku? How are you doing? Who else we got? Epic San is here. Big W88. I think that's Will. Big Will 88. Techno Glitch is here. What's up, Tech? How you doing? Getting Things Done says Eric, looking good, fam. Like the whole new man. It is like a whole new person.
It is.
I almost lost a whole person.
Yes, you have.
God, I've lost 62 pounds.
That's crazy, dude.
62 pounds.
Just think if you can fathom how many years you've added onto your life.
Seriously.
I'm just totally serious.
How many inches I've taken off my waist.
I love it. No, it's awesome. I'm super proud of you. It's good.
I came back from California. My wife's like, where the frick did you go? And where happened to your beard? My daughter hates it. She's like, when are you growing your beard back?
Yeah, when I shave, my daughter hates it too. Just hates it too.
I'm like, I don't think I am, man. I don't think I'm shaving. I think this is it. This is what I like. I don't know. It's been different. I haven't had a beard in probably 30 years. I didn't even know. I think a bunch of people expected a big delay in the stream. Well, we're here. Come on, we're here. What are you talking about?
They just expected it to be canceled. Nope.
Good Done says, Todd, you look the same, but you look good as well.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, Betty, welcome back. I had a chance. Literally, I was in California and I was just missing people. And I'm like, Betty, I messaged her. I'm like, just me and you just jump on a call, a video call. I just need to talk to you and just catch up and hang out.
Betty time. I haven't talked to Betty in forever either.
Literally, it was the coolest thing. We just sat on a video call and we talked to each other for an hour and just caught up on life, what we're doing, and how things are going. And it was at a great time for me because I just needed somebody just to hang and talk to. Yeah. So shout out to you, Betty. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Tasselhoff says Eric's eyes look huge. Well, fuck you, dude. VR Spry guy is here. Happy birthday, Spry. How you doing, man? Alex is here. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? I just got out of a ton of meetings with Alex all day long. Literally, Todd, I was in the Impact Reality and Flat to VR Discord 15 minutes before the show, and I'm like, oh,
I know. I was stalking you on the channel. I was like, do I just drag him out of there?
Too funny. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Chrome Colossus is here. Let's see. Mickey Barrios is here. What's up, Mickey? How are you doing, man? Jamie Rex is here. We have Derek Liu from on Restream on LinkedIn. Says Eric, you look fantastic. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. JPEG Q is here. Let's see. Air Force One is here, Todd.
Nice.
He says, Eric, I'm getting a very strong Tom Arnold look from you. I'm not even sure what that is. That's bad. That's a bad thing. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. Brandon VR is here. What's up, man? Let's see. Waleed is now a game cat, specifically a white tiger. Where did Eric go? We lost half. We lost half of them, but the better half is still here. Aileen Kara is here, says looking good. Thank you very much. Betty says love you both. Love you, Betty. You're awesome. Let's see. VR Spry guy, Alex VR. I think we're all cut up. Awesome. Thank you guys. We appreciate you coming back. We missed you. Me and Todd have been talking. We've been trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, we just want to say we missed everybody. We missed doing this show. This show is super important to both of us. It's something that we have enjoyed doing for a long, long time. But life kind of gets in the way of things, and you have to adjust and make changes. And and unfortunately, some things had to change a little bit for a period of time. And we just want to say that the community is still here and still supporting us. We appreciate you guys, and we're going to do our best we can to be back here on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time to to bring you some awesome, VR talk with our own style. There's a lot of people out there, Todd, that do VR talk shows, do VR podcasts, do VR news reviews, but none of them are me and you. And
I was
I
gonna
think
say, I
we
don't think none of them are the same, really. It doesn't
no.
really count. Yeah.
No, and I hope that we bring, a good take to everybody in a whimsical, fun way, and maybe throw a rant in here from time to time where I lose my shit on somebody. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just wanna say we appreciate you guys, sticking with us, still going strong on the YouTube channel. Todd, sitting at, like, almost 8,500 subscribers on the YouTube channel,
I know, it's been great.
pretty proud of that. A good number, for a couple of idiots doing a podcast about virtual reality. And pretty proud of that number. And we hit 1 million views on this little YouTube channel last month, and pretty damn proud of that too, man.
Yeah, that was super cool. I was super stoked about that one.
Yeah, 1 million views, man. Freaking million. Didn't even think about that number. 1 million views, insane.
It's crazy.
1 million people watching our idiot asses doing this thing, watching our stupid videos do our thing. You're like, why are you calling our videos stupid?
Well, some of them are kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
So we were
I've
talking.
been having fun doing them. I've been doing a bunch lately, and I've been having.
No,
a lot
you
of fun.
have, and that's why I'll just want to say publicly, thank you to Todd for kind of like holding on to the channel, holding the fort down, putting the content out, keeping this thing kind of going while I was, away trying to take care of some things on business side for virtual reality. So, I think everybody knows, what I'm heavily involved in, which is, Impact Reality and Flat VR Studios. We're just trying to like push that forward for VR and for everybody. And like, while we do this channel to like champion virtual reality and bring VR to as many people as possible, a lot of what we're doing on that business side is the same thing. And you being able to be here and still keep this channel going, Todd, while I was away doing those things is a big thing. And we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you doing all that hard work.
Well, anytime. I enjoy doing it. If I didn't, I wouldn't. So.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let's see what's everybody saying here. Alex VR is super cool. He lost 60 pounds by lifting the VR industry 14 hours a day. He's not kidding, man. Like Alex is I'm like, Alex, you need to book me a meeting on my calendar for like the next day. He's like, dude, there's no room. He's like, every day you're pretty much booked all day long. And but that's the startup, company's life, and we have a lot of awesome people that we're working with Impact Reality and Flat VR Studios, Todd.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that is when you do a startup like this, 18-hour days are normal. Like that's, it's, I hate to use the word expected, but if you want to stick around for the long run, it's kind of expected that you just work your ass off for the first, year or something and get the ball rolling and get everything off the ground floor. So you are
especially when you're a VR startup, it's
right?
Even harder. But it's cool, man. Like I said, we got some amazing people there, and that makes it easier to do and put all those extra hours in. When you were doing it for, again, had a meeting with our leadership team today, which is our partners, myself and Jasmine and Skiva and Alex, and we're trying to figure out like who we are as a company, right? Like you get towards the end of the year and you're like trying to figure things out for next year, and we're doing some strategy of like who are we and where are we going and what are we doing. And Skiva, Skiva from Between Realities is like the backbone of a lot of what we do, in that he brings our vision together. Like that man could care less about anything that we do other than making sure that whatever we do pushes virtual reality and this platform forward as much as possible so we can all enjoy what we're doing. Like when you look at like when you're planning your business out, you're like, okay, what do we need to do for next year to do this, to succeed, to be, to make this type of money or to do these type of things or grow in this capacity. And he just brings it down to the best level of we want to bring in the best things that we can do to give people the most amazing experiences in virtual reality so we can make this a place where everybody wants to be, and like that. So, shout out to Skiva for bringing the vision and passion, to a lot of what we do. And yeah, he definitely. I mean, there's a lot of people in our company that do those things, and we have a lot of those things. But I don't know if anybody does it better than him.
I
I'll say that.
completely agree. Yep.
If he's watching this afterwards, that's all I'm saying nice about you for the rest of the night.
That's all you get, damn it.
Yeah, but he's awesome. But yeah, just a lot of cool people on both sides. Amazing team at Impact Reality, and amazing team at Flat VR Studios, and amazing team right here, Todd. I'm super happy to be back. We're going to talk some cool shit tonight. We're going to talk about Metro. I was going to talk about Batman, but we delayed the show last week, and
I think everybody's talking about Batman. It's so good.
We should mention it. We should mention it because we want to talk about Metro Awakening because it's freaking pretty damn awesome, and we're going to mention, I want to talk about, is 2024 the best year for virtual reality gaming? And I think we got to talk about Batman in relationship to that. So we can hit Batman there for sure. But, I wanted to change it up a little bit. And then I just wanted to talk about what games are still coming this year, because we're not done yet. Like we've hit some amazing games. Some amazing stuff has come, and the experiences that we're in right now are pretty amazing, but there's still big shit to come yet, Todd.
Yeah, and November, we only got 2 months left, but November out of the 2 months is like ridiculously loaded with games. Not all bangers, but this whole last season, or this last, quarter of the year has been just amazing. And there's more shit coming that's going to make, like, my dad's 80 years old, 79, and he just bought a Quest 3S like a week ago.
Did he really?
Yeah.
You didn't buy him one?
I didn't realize he was going to go buy one. So then he used my little code thing, and then he bought one. So I gifted him crap loads of games and sent him a bunch of games and stuff and accessories and shit. So
shout out to Terry if he's watching.
Yeah, he's pretty stoked about flight sims and Walkabout, and we talked about all kinds of stuff, going into big screen and watching a movie. And I'm just super excited to see it's a totally different age demographic. Is he going to like games like Batman and Metro, or is he going to be more focused on puzzling places? And
so he's 80 years old.
Uh-huh.
Was he ever a gamer in his life? Like, you mean when he was in his 30s, did he ever play games? Or never. So other than his son being super involved with the virtual reality industry, what made him decide to go get a VR headset all of a sudden?
I think that was probably the biggest drive, is he's just constantly seeing me go on these adventures and go into places and trips and all the games I'm playing. He watches the channel all the time. He watches the podcast all the time.
Pretty cool.
A combination of that. He was a pilot for 45 years. So he's super into, can I fly planes in VR? Because I can't do it anymore in real life. So that's cool. He was kind of disappointed that he can't find Microsoft Flight Simulator on the headset. That was funny, but
it is. So what did you send him? Let me ask you that. What did you send him?
I sent him a big list of games. I probably overdid it, and I overwhelmed him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Walkabout Mini Golf, of course.
Yeah.
I sent him Miracle Pool, being VR. He was a really good pool player when he was younger. Yeah. Homeworld Vast Reaches. His wife is really into those strategy kind of games.
Cool.
So I figured that would be a good fit. Tropico for her as well. I figured would be a good fit. Max Mustard, because who doesn't love to play that game? You can just sit on the couch and play that game.
Yeah.
What else did I send him? Shores of Loci for a puzzling game.
A good one. I like Shores of Loci.
I
really
like that
puzzling
one.
Places.
I do too. Ultra Wings 2. Sent him that.
Good one. Did you send him Skyrunner?
I did not send him Skyrunner. That would be a great one.
You're fired.
Well, I didn't know if I was allowed to give that one away.
I'm not saying you should give it away. I'm saying you should go buy it.
Oh,
go buy it for your dad. Go buy it for your dad, and everybody else should go buy it.
Skyrunner, that's a good idea, actually.
Skyrunner's a great one.
I will add that to the list. If anyone in chat thinks of anything, let me know. Todd's PC. No, he's not getting that.
Yeah, he's gonna need your PC, bro.
Getting things done. Yeah, they just bought Jay's mom a Quest for Mother's Day, a Quest 3.
Wow.
So he's kind of in the same scenario. She's 70 and apparently absolutely loving VR. Knees deep into Meta Horizon. loving. She's found all these Meta Horizon worlds with seniors and like-minded people in her age group, and I think that's super cool. I didn't even know those worlds existed.
Yeah, Alex had a good one here. Well, Kubo92 had a good one with Resident Evil. Go sit, get him Resident Evil 4. I mean, shit.
Oh my god, I think he'd have a heart attack. Like
Let's
Metro. I was gonna let him play Metro.
He's 80. He'll have a heart attack.
He will have a heart attack.
But Alex VR said Accounting Plus. That's a good one. That's a funny one. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Or like Trover. Send him Trover Saves the Universe.
Yeah, that one might be
Trover
good
is funny as long as he's okay with like some vulgarity.
Oh yeah. Come on, he's a boomer.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, cool. Shout out to Terry and shout out to Jadon's mom, who's 70 years old, getting into a headset. I think it's just super cool, man. I love people getting into headsets. I love, older people, younger people, gamers who, were like me, who lost a passion for gaming. Like I've been a gamer in my entire life. Like I was a gamer since since the ColecoVision came out and Atari and, some of the Radio Shack computers. I was there when there was no gaming. You know what I mean? I was born in 72. You know what I mean? So, but I grew up with gaming and some of the best gaming that you'll see. I was there when the freaking PS1 came out and that amazing transition from 8-bit to 3D. You know what I mean? So, and for me, getting into the middle of like, a time in the 90s where I just lost the passion for all video gaming.
I can't believe you're admitting publicly that you lost the passion for gaming. That is just something you should never admit.
No, I did. Well,
I think we're like 18 months apart, and I've never stopped playing games.
Because here's what happened to me. I got, and this can be common. You can get into things. What happened was I was playing like PlayStation 4, and I'm like, man, this game is the same puked out game that I played a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. Nothing's changing. It just feels stale and stagnant for me. And I'm like, I'm not getting the same enjoyment out of this anymore. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm done. And I literally like put my controller down one day and I was out. Like I was like, I went and found another, I got into sports or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was.
Yeah.
And here's one thing too. I was a big smoker for a time, for part of my early life, and I quit smoking. And when I was trying to quit smoking, gaming and smoking was a big thing for me because you sit in a gaming session and just puff cigarette after cigarette. And I completely quit to cold turkey. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I can. And I wasn't really happy with gaming anyway. And I was like, I might as well just get out of it at this point. So I just completely stopped. I put my controller down one day and I was like, I think I'm done. Until literally I put a DK1 on years later. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. This is next level. And I wasn't even playing a game yet. I was basically just in like the home environment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing here? What am I seeing? Like, there was enough of a jump there for me to where I'm like, I'm seeing the next level of, those jumps that I'm talking about. Like, I saw the jump from the Atari to Nintendo, from Nintendo 8-bit to PlayStation 1, from PlayStation 1 to seeing what the PlayStation 3 did, to seeing what all these huge jumps. I saw them, and I
jumped to PC VR or PC gaming was a huge jump from any of the consoles.
So then to see that jump from where I was like, I'm tired of the same old for years, and then seeing that jump to when you put a virtual reality headset on for the first time, that was enough of a jump for me where I was like, this. I didn't say it at the time. Like, I'm not going to come out and wax poetic and go, this changes my life. And I said at the time, I didn't say that, but I had a feeling that this is something special. Like, it's not just, I was like, it's not just another gaming thing for me. I'm like, this is pretty amazing. I need to go buy one right now. And I remember when the Quest came out, and I had that same feeling of, wow, this is something super special. And that's when I was like, I need to do something and be a part of something. And that's when I created the Facebook group, because I saw so many people like pouring into virtual reality at that point with the, because it was such a niche a niche audience early on when it was still the Rift or, the Vive, and then when we had that jump to the Quest, it was just an influx of a ton of people who didn't know shit about VR, didn't know shit about technology, who were just like, I don't even know what to do. What do I get? What do I buy? I'm buying something for my son. Where do I go from here? Do I need a
Right.
wire? Do I need a PC? And like, there was so many questions and people didn't understand. And I'm like, I'm going to put a community together really quick because number one, I need to be part of this in some way. And I need other people around me who are part of this, who feel the same passion that I do, that feel the same way that I do, that want the same things that I do. And I didn't have that amongst my friends. So I'm like, I need to put together a community, number one, where I think I can help people. And number two, where I can find like-minded people like me that will maybe want to change of something. And then all of a sudden, Todd, there was 20,000 people in there, like almost overnight.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like it grew so fast, but and you could kind of see it on the horizon that this was going to change the way gaming was for a long time. We have similar stories. I was a big smoker as a kid. Well, up until my kids were born, I was a pack-a-day smoker, and it changed for me kind of opposite of you. When I started playing VR games is when I stopped smoking.
Really?
I wasn't a big smoker in my house. I had a lot of self-control with rules, and I smoked in my car, but I didn't smoke in my house. So I didn't smoke while I played games. I would go outside to have a cigarette and come back. So it kind of limited my smoking, which was good. And that was kind of why I did it. But when VR came about, I was like, I don't want to stop just to go outside and have a cigarette.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It was life-changing.
Yeah. And that's what it was for me. And all of a sudden there was 20,000 people that I could like enjoy this with and experience this with and talk to.
I knew what I was talking about and had the same level of intensity about the topic. And yeah, completely.
And that's when I met Todd. Todd came in and was like, dude, you're going to need help. He's like, you're not going to be able to take care of this on your own. This thing is going to blow up. And I'm like, okay, come on and help me. And then literally Todd, like within 6 months later.
Well, within the first
week, it grew like crazy, but I'll jump 6 months. We were at almost like 90,000 people. You know what I mean? We were just growing like so fast. And like all these people were just wanted to eat up all this knowledge about virtual reality, and they didn't know where to go and they didn't know who to ask, and like questions like crazy. But all of these people felt that same feeling or somewhat of that same feeling enough that they wanted to join a group and talk about it. But I quickly felt like this is like a spot for me. Like this is something here. And like, I don't want to be just, a Facebook group and an admin. I want to step out behind that. I want to start talking to people and telling them about me and about my story. And I want to start talking to people about my passion. And that's when I'm going to just sit on camera and just talk to somebody. And I just started streaming to Facebook and basically just saying hello to people and who I am and what I'm doing. And, nothing special. But I want to let people know that I had the same passion that they do. I have the same questions that they do. I had a thirst for knowledge about virtual reality, and I read every little piece that I could on it. I watched every little piece of media and podcast and YouTube video just to consume it and learn, and read books on it and figured out what things were, so I could get out there and I could answer questions for people and talk about them with some type of knowledge. And I just wanted to bring that to as many people as I could. And I thought that would be the best way to do it. And then Todd, I had a feeling and I had a shift and I had a focus, and I talked to my wife, and things were just getting to the point, and I'm like, I don't know if I can go back to my everyday life anymore. And that's a weird feeling to have. So like when I'm saying when I put that headset on for the first time, I didn't have that, oh, this is going to change my life moment. But leading up until that point, I had a feeling that I was headed in a direction. I had a feeling that this was such a passion inside of me that I felt I needed to be part of it. And then from the first time in my life, I'm like, it's not just going and doing a job interview. I am going to figure out what I need to do to drop everything I have that I'm doing in my life and figure out how I get inside this industry that I have no knowledge about, Todd. I have no knowledge about how to be in the gaming industry, no knowledge about what the gaming and the business part of the gaming industry is. I just knew that I had a passion for doing something into it. And literally, Todd, I just started going to things and meeting people and shaking hands. And like, again, absorbing knowledge and figuring things out and talking to people like on chat and talking to people in the industry and learning about the headsets and learning about the games and learning about the development and then learning about game design and game theory and reading everything I could just to figure out a few things here or there. And I think this is when, I don't know, like for me, I was in my 40s when this happened. And Todd, I don't know if I've ever hungered for knowledge about something that I felt so passionate about. Anything in my life. There's nothing in my life that I have done up to that point that lit me on fire to the where I was just like, I'm going to drop everything I'm doing and I'm going to talk to my wife and I'm going to say, can I sacrifice everything that we've done
I'm
so
all
far?
in. Is this going to be okay? Yeah, yeah. I hear you. I know what that's like. My experience was back a long time ago in the IT world, where I had the same. I was determined to be the best of the best, and I was determined for everyone to know who I was. I was the one that people wanted to hire. I was the one that people wanted to represent their companies, and I was all in. Like I was 20 hours a day for years, and that's all I wanted to do was just be the best. And then it got draining. Like that industry, I don't recommend anybody go into that industry. I think Skiva can relate.
I'm with you on that one. I wouldn't do it.
It is such a bad. It's so bad on your psyche. Like, it's 10, 15 hours a day of people calling you angry. No one calls an IT person in a good mood ever.
Yeah, that's
so you just get yelled at for 30 years, and I got so sick of it. So, it took me a little bit more time to make that leap of faith into the VR world. And I think seeing you and Eric, or you and Skiva and Jasmine being so successful and growing at such a rapid pace, that kind of helped ease my mind. Because right, I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 in a week. So it's it's a little nerve-wracking to change careers at this time of your life.
Damn, dude, you're gonna be 50 in a week.
Drop everything.
50. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. It's exciting.
It's a cool feeling, man. Like again, I've never had that in my entire life, and I hope that a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people out there already have. Like when you find these things early on in your life, it's amazing. I've seen people find it. I'm sure there's people out there in chat that are doing exactly what they want to do with their life, and
Exactly.
finding it. And
But to do it later in life is
yeah. And I'll say this: if you haven't done it yet, but you have something that you're super passionate about, you're just not sure what you should do, figure it out and go do it. That's all I can recommend. I would say is do what you can do, and try and make it happen in some way. If you feel that passionate about it, I wish I had found this earlier. And my wife tells me this all the time. She just, it wasn't time. It wasn't time, right? I wish I would say, I wish I did this 20 years ago. Like I wish I had done these things. I wish I had, figured this out earlier, but it just wasn't time. It wasn't time. And the things have to fall into place. I have to find
not even that it wasn't time for this career change anyway. It was just, it wasn't the right time.
Well, it just wasn't the time for me. You know what I mean? Because things have to happen. Like I don't know. I'm very much lately a believer in kismet and karma, and not karma exactly, but yeah, kind of karma, but more of like things happen the way they happen, and it's almost like a destiny thing to happen. So like for me, timing had to be perfect to do exactly what we're doing now. So like I had to find that passion, right? But I don't know if I didn't lose my gaming passion, maybe I wouldn't have found VR. So like those things have to happen. There has to be a higher power that kind of brings you out and like sets you on a path to do these things. I started a stupid Facebook group, and this is where it leads me to the point now where we're headed in a direction with Flat to VR Studios and Impact Reality that I think is going to shake the very fabric of the VR world. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you this. That's where I think we are, off of a Facebook group, off of me putting a VR headset on. But things had to fall into place. I had to meet Todd. Yeah. We had to grow. We had to become friends. We had to work that way. I had to go out and meet the community. I had to go out and meet Alex and meet Skiva and meet Jasmine. If those things didn't happen, there's no way that I ever fall into place to where I end up being able to quit my job and go work for Andromeda Entertainment, who gave me my first chance and said, come in and be a title advisor and help us figure out what games are best for us. That wouldn't have happened if it wasn't the right time and the right place. All these things have to fall into place. Again, it starts with passion, but there's so many things that have to still be there. If I had never met Skiva, this doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Skiva,
totally.
Skiva, this whole thing here formed from Skiva saying, I think that I can go to two people that I know really, really well that have these two skill sets I think are great for what we could do. And he was like, and they're in a position where I am. And he said, Eric, Jasmine, we should put a company together and do these things to help the VR community. And those things all have to happen. If those things don't happen, we don't get to step 2 and 3 and 4. And to the point where Wes Dillon doesn't get a chance to get out of his factory job where his talents are being wasted for years.
Yep.
Where he gets to come over and live his dream of doing something he's wanted to do for years. To the point where Todd gets out of the IT industry that he's like been in forever, but now he's doing exactly, he's in gaming and doing what he wants to do.
And it's funny, like I talk to clients, still call me obviously because not everyone knows the story, and I explain what's happening and how things have changed, and they're all like, "Oh my God, it's about time you stopped doing this and got into VR stuff, and we knew you'd do it, and we knew this is where you were gonna go." And it's like, ugh. Not one person that I've told about it has been like, "Oh, that's stupid. Why are you doing that?" It's been great. So it's like this is what I was meant to do.
Dude, my wife, my family, and my wife's family are like, we don't know what the fuck you're doing.
my sister's family is like that. Yeah, my in-laws, they're like that.
They're like my mother-in-law. She was just here visiting. Like literally, she looks at me and she's like, she goes to give me a hug and she's like, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't get it.
She's like, I don't understand it completely, but you're doing amazing things, and I'm super proud of you.
Yeah,
which is super awesome. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just I guess I didn't mean to go down this path. This was not a part of what we were supposed to talk about tonight. I just thought it would be a good time to say, I don't know how these things happen, and I don't know who puts them in motion to say they happen. Whatever you want to believe, you believe. I'm just telling you this. There's a lot of amazing things happen from putting on a VR headset, and we're down a path. And I have friends now that are lifelong friends for me. I have relationships now for me that I would not have had happen if it wasn't for virtual reality and this industry that we're in. I wouldn't have the opportunity to bring the amazing games that we're about to bring with Flat VR Studios. I wouldn't have the opportunity to be, have Todd as one of my best friends. We would never have met ever in the world, I don't think, without what we're doing now.
We live on the opposite sides of the continent. Like there's no way we would have ever met.
There's no way.
Nope.
There's just no way.
Never would have happened.
But so many people that I've met in this industry that are just good, honest to good people that and I'll say it, I love some of these people, Todd. I literally love some of these people. Alex VR, Wes Dillon, Roots, you, Mateo, who's in chat, got a chance to finally meet this man in person. He's one of the nicest people you ever meet. Mike VR Oasis, Gamertag, Nathy, Jasmine, Skiva, Elliot. I mean, everyone on our team, Wise Director, Jason Ward, I mean, Haruku, got a chance to meet a lot of these amazing people in person. Assassin 32, Jay Bratt. I can't name everybody here. I would love
the
to.
Grey Wolves.
Oh my God, the Grey Wolves are amazing. Yeah.
Some of my favorite people. Yeah, for sure. I want to give a quick hello to chat because chat's been flying by and there's a bunch of new people that have popped in, including Mr. Tasselhoff, which I think was here at the beginning. I'm not sure. Mateo 311, of course, has popped in and said hello and a bunch of stuff, which is great to see you as well.
Did I go on a rant? Somebody saying solid rant. Was that a rant?
That was Mateo, and I don't know if it was a rant or it was from the soul.
It was definitely from the soul. I'm exhausted now.
And I also want to give a shout out to myself because I figured out how to go live on Facebook.
Were we not live on Facebook?
No, it's always having to be a link on Facebook that directs back to YouTube, but it is working. I'm happy.
Cool.
Haruko, of course, is in chat as well. Good to see you guys. Yeah, and we had a $2 super chat from Air Force One that says, "If nobody has said it yet today, y'all rock."
Oh,
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we had Tasselhoff with a 31-month membership, which is pretty freaking awesome. 31 months. I didn't even know we had memberships open for that long. It's crazy.
I know, right?
And then Air Force One right behind it with an 8-month membership. Love the show. Thanks for what y'all do. Thanks for you guys for being here and supporting us for all this whole time.
31 months. Wow.
So that was cool. I again, I didn't mean to go through all that, but it was just a cool thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately. And I was in a meeting with Alex VR earlier tonight, and he's like, every time that we go to one of these events and we see each other, at some point during the event, I look at Alex and I go, "Can you believe we're here? Like, how do you get here, and how do you do those things?" And like,
yeah,
literally, I'm in meetings now talking to gaming legends, and I pinch myself and I'm like, who the hell are you in a meeting talking to like Scott Miller from 3D Realms and Apogee Entertainment, who gave John Romero and John Carmack their first shot as id way back when. And I'm in a meeting and I'm talking to him.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, who the hell am I? What am I doing here?
You're Eric Masher.
Imposter syndrome is real, my friend. I don't know if anybody out there has ever had an imposter syndrome, but like, I didn't really realize exactly what it was for most of my life until you start doing things that they're kind of outside of your bubble.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a real thing. I would just say that if you ever feel it, just remember that you're probably way better than you think you are, and you're giving yourself credit for. I am Dibble says, I'm still on Quest 2. Sad I can't play Batman. I'll stick with Metro and Steam PC VR. That is a tough one, man.
Yeah.
That is a tough one.
Quest 3S. I'm telling
Quest 3S, $299, man.
$299. You can play Batman. Hell, it even comes with Batman. Get this. And I think this deal is on until April. Quest 3S, $299. You get Batman for free, which is $50.
Yep.
You get 12 months of Quest Plus for free, which is like $130. And you get something else. I can't remember. But it brings down the price of the Quest 3S to like $160.
Shit, yeah. Can't beat that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
solid upgrade from Quest 2.
And let's hit it, man. Is Batman VR coming with the Quest when you buy it? Let's hit it real quick. How much have you played through it? Because we haven't talked yet.
70%, I think. 70%. I gotta finish it.
Wow,
yeah,
so
dude, I'm
gonna
finish. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it for sure. My son started playing it yesterday. He's like, "Can I continue your game?" I'm like, "If you touch my game, I will kick your ass." there's a save
go back and your
save's
gonna be erased. Save's gone. Oh, that would be too funny.
I'm hooked, man. And when I'm done playing that game, I'm sweating from head to toe. Like, it is ridiculously good for your body.
Yeah. So, we've talked a lot about this. I actually talked with Alex VR and Wes on this on Virtual Strangers the other week. And nice shout out from Alex. Says, love you, dude, and the rest of the VR fam. To be honest, we're lucky to have such a solid community, real vibe, such good stuff. Very well said, man. We do have one of the coolest communities out there for sure. But we said on the show the other night, we were talking about Batman, Todd, and I think we pretty much all of us agreed it's the whole package. Like, when you talk about games and the best games out there, it's normally when you're talking about like all-time greats or game of the year or something that's, forget about the great VR game. This is a great game in general. And I think to say those things or say any of those things or put them in conversation for the best game ever or the best game of the year, you have to have the whole package. I think that's kind of what I said in the show. Batman ticks every box. So if you're looking for if you're trying to say, okay, what is this game and why is it so good? And you have a checkbox list of all these things that make a great game, Batman checks every one of them off, right?
Every single one. I like to think that the amount of games that I've reviewed, that I'm a little nitpicky, I go in and look for specific things, especially in settings options. And I cannot complain about anything with Batman. Nothing that's come up so far, and I'm almost done. So it is by far my favorite VR game. And I was Asgard's Wrath too for
Hey, well, hold on.
that was
Favorite
my
ever?
favorite. I think ever. I've never had this much fun playing VR.
Wow.
Like I'm fucking Batman. Like it is ridiculous.
Can you say it with a deeper voice, like a Robert Pattinson voice?
I'm Batman.
Okay, that's really bad. Don't say
That's
it again.
It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. I could play it every single day. Like this is what gaming should be like. They should make an Iron Man game and it should be exactly the same, but I'm Iron Man. They should make a Hulk game and
Iron Man was pretty good though. Did you?
Iron Man was pretty good.
Did you play Iron Man?
Yeah.
I mean, that I will give Iron Man VR again. Same company too. Camouflage made Iron Man. They did a fucking great job with that game too. Like I don't think that game gets enough credit of what it is because when you play Iron Man, you fucking feel like Iron Man. Like if
you want to take it to a next level, play Iron Man. Oh, I put it over there on the RotoVR chair.
Oh my god, I gotta put my RotoVR together.
My god, dude, play it on that. You'll blow your mind. I need to. Good.
Did you try it? You tried it?
Oh yeah, I've tried Iron Man on the chair. It is so good.
Nice.
Flying around as Iron Man, blow your mind. I've used that chair on probably on every game I've reviewed or tested since I got the chair. Every single game. That thing sits over here, unless I'm playing Batman. And every game I play with it. It is so convenient. People are shitting on it in comments on our video. Just get a swivel chair.
It's expensive. I mean, I get it, but
I don't know. But what it does, it's pretty fucking cool.
Well, that's the only thing, though. I would shit on if you're going to shit on it because it's expensive. That's fine. Don't shit on it just for shit on it because it's a cool thing, but it's expensive. It's $800.
We're kind of going off topic, but that's okay. Dig, for example, has so far they're the only company that's integrated the chair directly to the headset without the need for the puck.
Right.
So you control the digger that you're in with your thumbsticks or with the controls, and you turn left, and the chair turns left with you. Like it is so immersive. It is ridiculous. I thought it'd be kind of gimmicky, and it blew my mind.
I need to put it together. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on it.
Man. It is so much fun, and it's on wheels. You just slide it out of the way. You got tons of room back there. Just slide it out of the way when you don't need it. But it is so convenient. I'm loving it.
God, I'm so happy. I just say that real quick. I'm so happy to be back in my studio.
Right.
I miss it.
I miss the space. I miss my computer, my monitors.
But I have a mess, Todd. I have a mess of shit to open. Like it's boxes of crap, right? Oh my god. It's just like when I'm gone for 3 months, dude. I have just like there's so much shit. There's so much shit. Like there's just shit everywhere. I mean, there's just too much stuff. I have a whole nother wall of like stuff. There's too much stuff. Too much stuff. It's funny though. I'm in meetings now and like I'm talking to people and they're like, "Is that a green screen background you got?" I'm like, "No." Trust me, ask my wife. She hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting off topic. I don't want to get too far. I do want to shout out Q Curator, Mike Newton, in the chat, and Mike still doing all the timestamps. And we haven't been super regular with the shows, but still doing all the timestamps. Still stepping up and taking care of all that stuff. And just want to shout you out, man. Say thank you very much, and you rock.
He's actually
I'll take some of those off your hands. I got some weird shit over here, Todd. Like
we got to do some giveaways, man. I got pile of boxes here beside me.
I know. You know what I just got, which is super cool. I want to show this real quick because I got a PR box that I'll show next show. I just want to show this quick. This wasn't a PR box, but it was something cool from a game called Mixologist. Did you get one of these?
Yeah, it's on my bar. Yeah.
Look at that. That's pretty cool, man. It's like a real deal shaker.
Oh, yeah, it's real deal.
And it's like raised engraving. Have you tried this game, The Mixologist?
Oh my god, so much. That's so much fun in it. If you see any of the Mixologist social media stuff, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the bald guy serving drinks or yelling at people, and oh my god, we had so much fun. As a social platform, it's brilliant. Like you can be the bartenders, you can have up to 2 bartenders, and then up to I think 4 guests sitting at the bar. That depends on which bar you're in. There's a bunch of different environments, but it's as a social game, it's great fun. Yeah, it's great fun.
But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, but but yeah, I just have so much stuff. I'm looking over here, like Todd. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 new headsets over here that I've got to mess with.
Headsets.
I've had 4 new headsets here.
Jesus.
I have a Pico 4 Ultra. I've got the HTC
Oh, you haven't played with that one yet?
Ultra or whatever that thing is.
Vision
I've
Pro?
opened it. But I haven't played it here on my PC. Then I have 2 unnamed headsets that I can't show you.
Well, and why don't I have these headsets? It's the $1 million question.
No, these are headsets I got as demo kits, not demo, but like kits for Impact Reality for us to start doing some development stuff with and check some stuff out. But we do need to do a giveaway, and I do want to talk about that before we get into full blown Batman.
We keep telling people, and we keep forgetting to do it. So
let's start this thing. Let's do it. I'm going to put a date on it right now. We're starting this on. We'll start it Monday. This Monday. Can we do it Monday? Can we get it spun up that quick?
Should be. Yeah, I'm traveling to Phoenix on Saturday, but I should be able to do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Monday, we're going to start a Gleam giveaway, Todd, and we're going to give away what?
A BHaptics X40 vest.
An X40 BHaptics vest, which is pretty kick-ass. What else we got?
I don't know, and some other stuff.
Do you have an extra BHaptics vest?
I do. I have a boxed one.
I have a boxed one too.
Well, let's give 2 away.
Well, let's give 2 away then.
Okay.
And
then what's a cool game? You know, if I can get my rotor chair.
Cool game? I don't know.
What's a good haptics game? We could throw a game key in for.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't even know.
Some of the shit that I have is NDA'd, so I can't give it away.
I have so much, so much shit. I don't even know.
We'll add more things to it. We'll go through the files.
We'll make it a proper giveaway. So we'll do big BHaptics, 2 BHaptics vest, X40s. Celebrate us getting to 10,000 subscribers sometime soon, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I just want to hit that 10,000 number.
I know. I want that, just that big number, right? I want to hit it.
I want the 10,000. We're 8,500, man. We're close. But yeah, we'll do 2 BHaptics vests. God, let's give away something tonight. Can we give away something tonight?
I don't really have any way to get names of people.
No?
Let me think. I can go back and chat for a little ways. Looks like back to Hijet, so I still have all the people in chat.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a wheel.
Let's give away a hoodie. Let's give away a Q2C hoodie.
Oh my God, I don't even know if we still have the merch store up. But we can do that. We can still do that.
We can do that.
Yep.
That'd be cool. We haven't given away a hoodie in a long time.
I know. I remember how to do this.
We're not giving away a BHaptics vest tonight. No, sorry. We'll give the hoodie away tonight if Todd can figure it out.
Yeah, it'll take me a bit to get everything organized.
Okay. We'll do it. So everybody stick around for the end of the show, because at the end of the show we'll get everybody in there and we'll do that. We'll figure that out.
Yep.
Be cool. Okay, cool. All right. So let's get back to Batman while you're figuring that out. And we just said, like, it's the complete game. Like everything is there. It's one of the best. And you said you think it's your all-time favorite game of all time, which I think it's,
Yeah, I can't really think off the top of my head anything.
Half-Life Alyx, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners,
better.
Lone Echo,
better. All of those games. Half-Life Alyx maybe not so much, but Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, I didn't feel compelled to finish. Lone Echo, I definitely didn't feel compelled to
finish. You didn't finish Walking Dead?
I don't think I finished it. No. Yeah, either of them.
That's crazy, dude. You're talking craziness now.
I didn't feel that. You know what I mean? Like Asgard's Wrath 2 did that to me.
VR?
Red Matter 2 did that to me.
I think it's better than Kayak VR.
Oh, I don't know. They got multiplayer now.
Is it better than What the Bat?
Okay, it's better than What the Bat. Yeah.
Oh man. 10 Speed says I'll take the roto chair, Todd. You should definitely give your roto chair away.
You should give yours away because it's still in the box. It's easier to ship. I threw my box out.
Yeah, mine's still in the box, brand new.
I know. It's easy to ship.
You know what I have? I went and bought some new headset stands. And what's really great? So Asterion, which is the company that makes all my headset stands, they don't make the Aura anymore. They don't make that headset stand. So I have all these new headsets. I want to put these headsets up. So Lee from Asterion messaged me because I was like, Lee, I can't.
He said he had a bunch.
You're not selling them anymore. And he's like, we're not selling new ones anymore. We took it off the Amazon store. He's like, but I have some. I'm just gonna send you some. So he's just gonna send me like 7 of them, man, of the Asterion Aura headset stands. Because to me, if you're not looking for a charging stand, which I don't give a shit if they're charging stands or not, it's the best headset stand. It literally is the best. It's the nicest. You see them behind me. They look great. They hold the headset great. There is a USB plug on it, so you can charge the headset, but it's not going to like charge the controllers or anything. But you could charge the headset on it. But I don't even do that. They look great and they're perfect. You're going to send the Roto chair to iFixit. Why are you sending it to iFixit? Is it broken?
Mine's not broken.
Mine's not put together yet. So Batman, look, I'm not going to say it's my favorite game of all time. There's some amazing VR games out there that I really need to put some thought into this. So like, biased of having a brand new game like Batman is it's very easy to go, yep, that's my all-time favorite game. But I've played through Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation VR 2. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. I've played through Half-Life Alyx all the way. One of the best experiences I've ever had. Lone Echo 1 and 2 are still 2 of my favorite games, and I still put them up there high on my list of all-time favorite games. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners 1 and 2 are freaking amazing and still some of the best experiences. We're going to talk about a game tonight, Metro. That's freaking amazing. That I don't know. Todd, Arizona Sunshine 2. Arizona Sunshine 1, the remastered. I mean, those are amazing games. Now, are they Batman? I don't know, but I know this. Batman's amazing, and it is in the conversation for the all-time best VR game. And I'm not saying best Quest game. I'm not saying best PlayStation game, and I'm not saying best, PC game. This
just VR,
a standalone game, a standalone only game. I'm putting in the list to be considered as the best VR game ever.
Yeah, hands down. If this isn't in your top 2, you're crazy. Yeah, crazy.
I don't know if it makes it. It's crazy. Look, there's some great experiences out there. I don't like. Look,
dude, you're Batman.
No, but like, there's some great things. Like
to me, maybe that's what puts it over the top. Like if this was
Gran Turismo,
some Joe Blow with a gun walking around doing the things, it wouldn't have been as cool to me. The fact that better than Gran Turismo 7? Fucking Batman. Well, we're still beta testing that one, so or Grand. Oh, I thought you said Grand Theft Auto 7. My bad.
Wait a minute, we're still. When did that happen? No, Gran Turismo 7. That's
this is way better than that.
What? Way better?
Fucking Batman.
I'm not saying way. I'm not.
Graphically, it's great, but the 2D part of Gran Turismo 7, I hate it. They should have done that part in VR. So to me,
I could care less.
It's better.
I'm driving in Gran Turismo 7 with the wheel and pedal.
Jump off the roof of a building and open your cape. You're freaking Batman. Yeah,
it's good.
I will fight for it every day.
I mean, I'm kind of with Hasselhoff here.
What's that?
He says trombone champ on flatten for the win. That's all.
That guy's just sucking up.
I do love me some trombone champ. I gotta tell you.
Oh, that's great.
People are gonna. When we decided we were doing this game, I'm like, I'm gonna take so much shit because we're doing this game. When we were like early on when we started this whole fucking thing, we sat down and like me and Elliot and Jasmine and Skiva are like, okay, Flat VR Studios, we're gonna do our first game. Flat VR Studio. We're saving the VR world.
With Trombone Champ.
I'm like, guys, I'm gonna take.
You got to start with something a little different, I think.
I'm like, you have no idea the shitstorm that I'm gonna take for this. But goddamn, Todd, if it's not one of my favorite games now. I'm serious. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's gonna take everybody by storm.
it is. It is. I mean, did you see Maestro
Yeah.
put a tweet up the other day? And they said, this is Maestro who just came out with their game. They said trombone champ on Flatten game of the year.
Did they really?
Yeah, you didn't see that tweet? It was
No, I
so
didn't see it.
cool,
That's good.
so
That's
cool.
good.
Batman is special, and I'll admit that it is special. And I'll say this: for virtual reality and a standalone game to be considered as the best game of all time is something to say. Like that, that is something to say. It's like that's an amazing feat that a game that we consider on a mobile chip headset, on a mobile phone headset. This is basically a mobile phone and a VR headset.
Yeah.
That it has the best VR experience maybe ever of all time. Maybe, but that's saying something. Like,
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
big time. That's a big deal. Yep.
Yeah, and it is good. Again, it's got everything. It's got the detective part of it. It's got the stealth part of it. It's got the combat. It's got, it's got the story. It's got the graphic. It has the sounds. It has the mechanics. The melee combat, the fighting combat is so unique, Todd, and so good. They thought about so many things that we always kill VR companies for making dumb mistakes, and they thought of everything. There's so little. Yeah, there's so little that I could dig on this game. Like during Virtual Strangers, like Wes was like, okay, so let's talk about the bad parts. And like him and Alex were, like, okay, let's try and find some. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I mean, can I? Yes, but am I going to? No, because I don't want to bring up even one bad thing about this game, which I think is like an amazing experience that should be celebrated. Are you going to go find bad things? Yes. And if the game if the game had bad enough things to where I think you shouldn't go buy it, then I would have brought them up. But if we're talking about such small things that I've got to like look for them, or I've got to like nitpick a little bit. But
I can't even think of anything that
maybe the greatest game of all
beyond.
time. I don't want to give anybody any reason not to go buy it. Like, there's no reason I can give you that you shouldn't be going and getting Batman. Like, there's not one. If you're not going to buy Batman, you don't like VR. Like, that's all I can say. Like, this is a game that everybody can play. Like, your dad could go play Batman, right? He's 80 years old.
More than likely, because it's easy to get into. It's a little physical. I'll give it that. Like, if you're chair bound, I don't know if you can play that game. You can't play it seated, but
yeah, so Wes said he's been playing it seated the whole entire time. He hasn't played it standing once.
Dude needs to play it standing. He will sweat way more.
Oh, no, you'll sweat. No, for sure, you will. But I'm just saying it can be played sitting. I think, you've got to probably do certain things, but I think it can be. I think it definitely can be.
Well, that's cool because it is a game that could throw you, right? Like the whole punch mechanic when someone beside you is coming at you and it's got that little icon where you just put your arm out to the side and the whole camera swings, like freaking genius.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like that could throw people off new to VR if you're standing up doing that. So I could see how sitting down could be. And Haruko says he's been playing it sitting down as well. So that's good to know. I didn't know that. I've never tried. I don't play anything really seated unless it's in that roto chair. I never thought to try it in roto chair.
We got 68 people. Where the hell are they watching from?
They're all over Twitter and YouTube. We got 40 on YouTube.
Wow.
And all the Facebook peeps aren't showing up. But
is Twitter showing up then?
Twitter is, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
LinkedIn's not though. I don't know if it's
freaking LinkedIn,
wrong, but fucking.
I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's an amazing game. Let's run the trailer. You got a trailer. Let's see the trailer. I know everybody's already seen it, but it's just a freaking cool trailer, and I want to see it.
It's so good.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
A corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back!
It's the freaking bat! We aren't afraid of you! The bat dies tonight!
Jim, this Rat King could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials.
You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god.
Look out!
If you don't calm down, someone's going to die.
Alfred, we tried it your way, now we do it mine.
Something big's going down tonight. We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham!
I'm done holding back!
I can bring the Rat King to you.
That's pretty badass, man. I just want to go play this game now, man. Tell me that doesn't make you want to go play the game.
Oh my god, it is so good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're like, man, if you watch that and you go, man, it's not for me.
It's all footage. Everything in there, I've done all of that stuff. Like, it is so good.
It's all in game. Like, that's what I mean. It again, it checks every box. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're just like, hey, I just don't like, I'm just like, I only prefer, walkabout mini golf, or I just want puzzle games.
And there's those people for sure.
I guess that's, if you're just into that and you're like, hey, I just hate that, but like, I just don't get you then. I'm sorry, we can't be friends. No, I'm only but no, I'm just, look, everybody should experience this game. Like, even if you don't think you like this game, you're probably gonna like this game. I'm just telling you. It's probably,
it just gets me so excited. Like, I'm totally gonna go play this after this podcast.
It's probably game of the year.
Yeah, it's getting my vote for sure.
Because
mind you, there's a couple of good games coming out in the next couple months, dude. This next 7 weeks of time. Holy shit!
Right. So, like, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably game of the year. It could be, but then a week later, Todd, something else falls.
Ugh.
Play the trailer.
Yana's in trouble. Get going. I swore to Yana she'd be happy again. The commitment is a commitment, wherever that leads. What was that?
Go easy out there. Ammo doesn't exactly grow on trees.
Please, just let Yana be alright.
When you hear him laugh, you'll understand.
Yana! That infernal darkness. It's returned.
Oh my God!
Sometimes one must get into utter darkness. In order to begin to see.
And then Metro drops.
This game, I don't think, is for everyone. And the only reason I say that is because it is terrifying. I have been scared so many times to the point of screaming out loud. It is terrifying at points.
It is.
Like the jump scares will make you shit yourself. Like it is. Or what did I say that last episode? I can't remember what I said, but
pants your shit or something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna pants your shit or something. And yeah. It's that kind of game, man. Like I don't know how much you've played of this, but it is freaking. It's good. It does have some issues, I think, gameplay wise, but it's not finished being updated yet. It's not released, so there are some issues in the version I have.
Yeah, and we haven't talked. And I did go on Virtual Strangers with Wes and Roots on Monday, and we talked about Metro, or Tuesday. We talked about Metro, and so I've got quite a bit of time into this. I've been playing mainly the Quest version, but I have some time in the Steam version, and I've got a lot of time, or a decent amount of time, in the PlayStation version. What I will say is this. PlayStation version has some issues. The issues for me with the PlayStation version are reprojection and Mura, and they're real. If you go in there if you go in there and you say they're not real, you're lying to yourself. Now, you can go in there and say, yes, they're real, but they're not bothering me. That you can say, because Mura for me, and reprojection is worse, but Mura for me, I can get rid of. I'll see it, and then I'll just quickly, as long as the game is good. Yeah, as long as the game is good. If the game is not good, I'm already pissed off anyway because the game's not fucking good. So then I'm like, oh, well, that's bad, and that looks like shit. But if a game is good, and I'm engaged, and I'm loving the game, and I'm freaking so freaked out because it's terrifying, I'm going to forget the Mura. Reprojection's harder to get rid of. Because some people see more reprojection than others. Like reprojection for me, I don't see it as much as other people. Some people it seriously bothers and they have a tough time with it, which I get. And if that's the case, I mean, that makes it even harder. But it's here. So, there's a lot of people out there like, well, it's not, I don't see it at all. It's not there. You're lying to yourself. If you're going to tell me now the PlayStation VR2 version has no Mura and has no pre-projection, you're lying to yourself. Okay. You can say, yeah, it's there, but it's not bothering me, or it's not that big of a deal. You can say that because that's opinion. But you can't tell me it's not there. It's there. And it's there enough that I was like, yeah, it's there and it bothers me.
Oh, it was that bad on PSVR 2. I haven't played it on the PSVR 2 yet.
It bothered me in the beginning, but again, I got into it. And when I get into it, then it's gone for me, and I'll lose it. But it was enough where when I got in there, I'm like, oof.
I had some weird graphical anomalies happen. Every time I see fire, it almost makes me want to throw up.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some. It's on the Quest version.
What version are you on the Quest? Are you on the? You're not on the press build still, are you?
I had to switch over. I think I switched over today to the other one, and it still happened.
Okay, because I
was on the Gamescom build for a while, and it definitely there's a bunch of problems with that one, but I did switch over, and it still happened.
Yeah, so I'll say thank you to the Quest Creator Program, thank you to Vertigo Games for giving us early access to both Batman and Metro. Thanks to Meta for giving us access to Batman early. Thanks to Vertigo Games and Meta for giving us access to Metro so early. The press build was terrible. Did you play the press build?
I don't.
Not the Gamescom build, because the Gamescom build was a demo, and they polished that demo, but they then put a press build out that we had early access to. That thing, they should have never given early access. They should have just kept it and done the demo from Gamescom, because I was playing the press build up until about a week ago, and I'm like, I was nervous because I'm like, holy shit! If this is the way this game launches,
we're in trouble.
We're in big trouble. We're gonna kill this game. Like I was like, everybody out there has such high standards. They put that video out there showing the quality of graphics for Metro, and people were freaking out, saying how freaking gorgeous this game is. I'm like, if they launch the game in this shape, and like this is a week away from launch now. I'm still playing this press build. I'm like, when are they gonna update this thing? I'm like, if this is what I'm getting, this is what everybody else gets. This is gonna be terrible. So about a week before, they sent an update and said, hey, we've updated the version. You can now switch over to the live version and play the regular game that everybody else is going to play. And I'm like,
yeah, that's the one I'm playing.
So that's when I went in, and I'm like, it was night and day better than the press build.
Oh, that's good.
And Now there's still issues. Now, I didn't have the fire issue that you're talking about. And a lot of the issues I have, it's not jank. I didn't really have a lot of jank. I had some jank with the opening up boxes and like not the lid of the box doesn't want to open all the way. It gets like
Yeah, some doors were like that.
Yeah, and then it gets halfway, and like instead of like being able to lift the box open to where it just stays open and I can reach in and grab it with one hand, I can't do that.
Now
I
you
have
gotta
to
use your other
lift
hand.
it open and hold it and use the other hand to pull the ammo out or whatever's in the case.
Yeah.
Because every time I go to let go of the box, it just recloses. And I'm like, and you know, if
you're holding your weapon, that's annoying because now I got to holster my gun and
I
something's
gotta
gonna
put my
scare the
weapon
shit
away.
out of me. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you were really careful, I could get the lid to stay open, but I had to like really work at it. And in the end, I'm like, frig it. I'm just going to put my gun away. I'm just going to just use two hands from now on. Same thing with the doors. They didn't always want to open all the way.
And some of the doors, actually, they tell you at the very beginning, it tells you that some of the big steel doors require two hands. Like,
yeah, no, and those are
so
fine.
those are fine. But the
but
door
even some
handle ones,
regular doors. Yeah.
you got to push. Yeah, I found the same thing.
Yep.
But
And
and
then
also like no jumping. That was weird.
Yes, that was
It auto jumps you.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we need a jump button, but what I'm saying is when there's a gap and you're gonna auto jump me, I just have to push towards the gap with my left stick, and then it automatically jumps me down or over. Give me a right stick flip or something. I'm not saying I gotta have a jump button, but allow me to like don't give me when it does it for me automatically. I lose something. Like allow me to
The immersion goes away because I walk up to a thing and all of a sudden I jump over it. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't
let
want
me
to do
flick
that.
my right stick. Like let me use the right stick to push forward at least, like a little flick of the stick that lets me jump the gap or lets me jump down. That's enough for me of like, okay, now at least I feel like I'm doing it in control of it.
Button push would be my thing. Like Ember Souls did it with a button push, and it's freaking brilliant in that game.
Is it just for the gaps though, or can you just jump all over? Can you just hop up and jump anywhere?
Just for the gaps.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I'm cool with that.
When you get close to a gap, button push.
Either way. Yeah, either way I'm good with.
Just so you kind of feel it, right? Like there's a couple today that I walked up to certain parts of the game and it just jumped me, and I was just looking around, like I didn't want to jump.
You know who else likes to jump you?
Some places it won't let you jump back, so then you're like, "Well, shit, I want to go back there."
Yeah, and again, these are super small nitpicky things, and it does not take away from the.
It is graphically amazing
of this game. Yeah,
scare the crap out of you. The jump scares are legit in this game.
What's up, Rudy? How you doing? Thanks for coming in, man. Academy, the Academy is here. Hussein X, Michael Verheyen, a couple of people, old Darth, a couple of people coming in. Force Breaker. Yeah, awesome. Good to see all you guys. The backpack, typical Kiwis here. The backpack thing was a weird thing for me. Not that the backpack was bad. It was the problem with the backpack is you have to use your left hand. It's on your left shoulder, and you can't grab it with your right hand. So you can't.
It's two backpacks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's not two backpacks. One's a backpack. One's your chest armor. You can pull your chest armor off together.
It totally looks like a backpack.
It looks like it, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's actually your chest armor, like almost in Ghost of Tabor, how you can pull your
vest off. Yeah.
Your vest off. So to get your backpack, the only way you can get it is grab it with your left hand on your left shoulder and then pull it off that way.
Yeah.
You can't grab it with your right hand at all because your right hand to your shoulder is grenades. That's where your grenades are held.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to grab it with your left hand. And the problem is when you grab it with your left hand, you're holding the backpack in the middle. The thing for the little charging thing,
things on the far side. You got to flip your arm around.
I've got to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to cross over my arm or do this. It's an unnatural thing. And the problem with that is, and Wes was like, well, you just got to turn your wrist. And I'm like, I don't want to have to do that. Why do I have to do anything weird? Like,
there's no inside of the backpack too. Let's point that out. Like when you look at a backpack from like Green Hell, you take the backpack off and you see all the slots in the backpack where you can reach in and grab shit. That's not how it is. You pull off the backpack and all of your crap is on the outside of the backpack on hooks. It's cool. It looks really neat.
It looks awesome.
Really cool. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
But I should be able to pick it off and put it on this side.
Yeah, it's just a weird mechanic. Like,
you can't move anything. Yeah.
And I'm just like, why did they do it? Like, if you're gonna do that, why not put the thing that you need to get to the most?
They use that thing all the time.
Out of the backpack. You use it all the time. You have to. So you have a headlamp light that this place you're in freaking tunnels, man. It's all dark everywhere, and you have a headlamp that basically goes off all the time because you lose your charge.
So scary.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's part of the thing, like, right?
I haven't figured out how to charge the headlamp.
Oh, you got to take your charger out.
I've tried to hook it up to my thing.
You don't have to hook it up. All you got to do is turn it. You don't have to hook it up.
I've been trying to hook it up to my face.
No. It's just you spinning the thing charges your headlamp.
Okay, I thought
You've been going through this whole game with no headlamp?
Well, no, because if you sit idle for
a
minute or something, it charges itself. So
yeah, no. So basically, when you need to charge your headlamp, pull it off, do the crossover arm thing, pull off your charger, and then you can just crank it. You don't have to hook anything.
Okay, I thought you had to hook it up.
No, just it automatically charges your headlamp.
Because it was a little scary because it's like a minute or minute and a half that you have to walk around in the dark while it's charging itself. So I was fucking terrified. My daughter was in the room here while I was playing it. She was just giggling because I was screaming as these spiders were jumping on my face. And
the spiders are freaky, dude.
Oh my god.
That's
terrifying.
What you doing, man? I think Wes is laughing at you not knowing.
Probably.
Charge your headlamp. What's up,
Well,
Wes?
at the beginning of the game, there's a tutorial that explains how to do all this stuff. But I grabbed the charger thing when it's the last part of the tutorial is to charge your headlamp. And I pulled my backpack off while I was walking forward to do this. And I walked past the barrier of the end of the tutorial and it just took me into the game. So I never learned how to do it.
Oh, I think you're on the original build. I still think you're on the
it says live on my on the app.
Because that doesn't happen anymore on the live build. That was part of the
well, maybe I switched to live after I did that.
Oh, okay.
I can't go back and
check,
you
should check just to be sure because the fire thing, I didn't have the fire thing that you're talking about.
It's like flat fire over top of the VR fire thing. It was it's very disturbing.
But literally for me, guys, like, so when I talked about those little tiny things, like those things I just said, and then the other thing too, it's very much a vertigo thing. If your head gets too close to a physical object,
I don't like that either.
The orange screen of death, which is like you're now stuck in an object until you move your head out of it or away from it, and it just bothers me. I'm like, well, it's such an immersion breaking freaky thing. I'm like, why did they do this? So and it's just a vertigo thing because it's happened with every vertigo game that they do. But literally those couple of small tiny things
it's not a deal breaker.
The amazingness that this game is.
It is not a deal breaker. This game is freaking awesome.
Is it Batman awesome?
No.
Really? Is it close to Batman?
It's really close.
Is it in consideration?
Yeah. It's probably one that I'm going to finish as well. It's not.
Oh, you better.
I'm not freaking Batman, but it is still that good that I want to make sure I finish it.
Okay. I'm down with you.
I'm really curious as to what version I'm on, so I'm trying to see my fucking information here.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my judgment and say
I gotta play more.
They're both amazing games, and I don't know, they're both really good. I want to take time and I want to finish both of them before I can commit to what I think is better. I'll say this: they're two amazing freaking games, Todd. Like,
yeah, I'm on November 1st build, so it's the
okay.
build.
Yeah, so
I must have done that part before.
Yeah. I mean, to have these two games in the same year, right? To basically come in the same couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's almost unheard of. To have this quality of gaming, like,
and we're not done.
No, we're going to talk about that in a minute now. Which is basically, is 2024 the best VR gaming year we've ever had? Todd, there's been some good games that have released in the past.
That's a hard one too, right? Because to make the best, are you just talking like the best gaming year or the best best year for VR?
The best VR gaming year.
So just gaming year, I think this might be the best year, like as a whole. This is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Because of the headset and everything too.
Yeah, but if you think of VR as a whole, has this been the best year? I don't know. I think the jump to Quest 2 was the best year for VR, as it got so many people into VR, and 10 million heads were playing around in virtual reality games. That might have been a better year for VR as a whole. But if we're just talking gaming, I don't know of a year that has had this much success.
Was it 2016 that had all the big, Oculus titles come and PlayStation?
2016, 2017. That
Can
was
you-
the year of like the VR, the Windows mixed reality boom. And
Can you look up, just see if you can Google and see if you can find 2000 VR games released in 2016. So we've had some amazing games already come this year so far already. Batman hits, and then Metro hits. We have Alien Isolation, which just got delayed on the Quest today, Todd, to next year, but it's still coming December 19th for Steam and PlayStation. So I'll still consider that a game that's coming, because even though it's not coming to Quest, it's coming to those two. And we still have Behemoth that's going to drop, which, Todd, I'm headed to New York next Wednesday
I know, that's cool.
Yeah, to do a launch party for Behemoth. So thank you to Skydance for bringing me out there to do that. So I'm going to go do a launch party in New York City for Behemoth, and I get to battle the third Behemoth boss, which has not been shown to anybody yet.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's going to be cool. We get to hang out and do the launch party with all the people there, and then we get to like play do some demos of stuff that we haven't done before. So I'm super excited about that. So Todd, 2016.
2016, a ton of games came out.
That's
right?
what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm saying let's go down the list. You go ahead and give it to us.
But these are also, well, this list is everything list. Like it's
there is no. So at this point in 2016, there's no standalone. This is PC gaming only.
Yeah. And some of this list is,
and PlayStation games too. PSVR 1
probably, yeah. So we have Edge of Nowhere.
One of my all-time favorite games.
Right. Right.
Yep. Awesome game.
Super hot.
Oh, I mean,
like at the time, freaking groundbreaking.
At the time, it was freaking awesome. Yeah.
What else we got here? We got Job Simulator. Stood the test of time, right? That game is still popular. That was the dawn of Rec Room.
Yeah.
The Lab. That game should have gotten some updates. That game could still be a popular game now if it wasn't kind of left in the dust. Space Pirate Trainer.
Okay.
Arizona Sunshine, the first one. The Climb, the first one.
Huge.
Those were huge titles. Thumper. A game that should come to Quest, actually.
It always boggles my mind that Thumper's not on the Quest.
Right? That game should be coming to the Quest. That's crazy. Yeah.
Especially since they brought it to PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah.
Way weird. Okay, go ahead.
I Expect You to Die, the original.
Wow.
What else is a good one here? Some like Tilt Brush. I didn't know Tilt Brush was that old. Wow.
Yeah, Tilt Brush is a good one.
Lucky's Tale.
Yeah.
Eagle Flight. That was a very unique title.
Eagle Flight was different. Yep.
Batman Arkham VR.
That was
really good.
Yeah, it was great.
Vanishing Realms.
Okay.
Wayward Sky. Chronos.
Rush
of Blood, of course.
Hold on. You went over Chronos like it was no big deal.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, West Says Thumper is on the Quest. I do not. Why do I not know that was there? Is it on the Quest?
I don't know. I can look it up.
So yeah, you went over Chronos like it was.
I kind of skipped over that.
Have you played Chronos?
No.
Chronos is
no, I don't think I have.
Chronos is like a third. It was again an Oculus original, so you can only play it on the Rift. This was a game that was like a third-person perspective. Where when you die, you get older. So every time you die, you age, and then you're like by the time, and let's say roguelite, right? So by the time you get later in the game, you're like you start as a young kid, and you become an old man battling through these things.
Why isn't that on Quest?
But Thumper is on the Quest. Okay, I must.
It is. I just found the page and dropped a link in chat. I did not know that. Okay, what else we got here? We got Rock Band VR, Res Infinite. Oh, I passed over one already.
Res Infinite. Rock Band VR was dog shit, by the way.
Yeah. Rush of Blood.
Oh, come on.
Right. Werewolves Within.
Another good one. If you haven't played Werewolves Within, it's really good. Not Batman good, but
it's not Batman good. PlayStation VR Worlds. That was actually pretty good.
That was better than most games that come out of the
Right?
Quest.
And wasn't it free?
Yes, it was a demo disc. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was free.
Syndrome.
Don't know what that is.
American Truck Simulator. I didn't know that was in VR. That came out on Steam. Must have been 2016. Layers of Fear.
Oh, good one.
I just don't know if these games had as much of an impact as the games of this year. Just because it was
Robo Recall's on that list.
That's
what D1360 VR says. Bluebell says, "I'll meet you in New York, Eric." Hell yeah, Bluebell, come meet me. I'm only there for one night. Literally, I fly in the morning, and I'm there for I'll be in New York, in the afternoon, and then I have the event that night, and then I literally fly out the next morning to come back home and get back to work. But if we can meet up, that would be cool. Tex says he's a train right away. Hell yeah, man, come see me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome. I would love that.
Robo Recall, I don't see on this list, but this might not be the definitive list.
Okay, so Wes says the demo disc was free, but the PSVR World
right.
had a lot of demos on it.
That's
right. $20.
Still, like I said.
Okay, so those are
great games. I just don't think they have as much impact because it was a niche market back then. Like Steam VR, PlayStation VR 1, nobody had these headsets. Like there was not enough people playing these in my mind anyway, that these were that impactful compared to the games that we're seeing now with the millions of people that are playing that and more people getting in thanks to the Quest 3S.
When did Lone Echo come? Was that 2016?
No, it's not on this.
I don't know, man. I think it's more of a 2017. Okay. It's definitely more. I think it's more of a discussion than I think what you're saying, though. I think it's closer than what you're saying. There's some games in there that you're talking about that are some all-time amazing, great games. Like, we maybe second guess them now because they're older, but at the time, Super Hot was next level shit, man.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally agree. I just don't know if it had the same
Rush of Blood
as it does now. Like if those kind of games, like especially Rush of Blood, like if it was released on Quest, which it could totally be released on Quest.
Res Infinite was awesome.
That would have more of an impact, I think, in VR than 10 years ago or 8 years ago.
Chronos, Edge of Nowhere. What else did you say?
I don't know. I closed my list.
Philosic says 2016 was No Man's Sky too. That's
but I don't know. Was it VR? I don't think so.
It was VR.
I don't think so.
Robo Recall was
No Man's Sky was terrible in the beginning. Don't forget.
It was Robo Recall was great. Robo Recall is a great game.
Yeah, that's true.
It's definitely more. I'm not saying it's like a slam dunk, but it's definitely a discussion.
Yeah, we haven't even gone over the rest of the list of games that are coming out this year. Like there's some bangers on here.
All right, so let's do that. Let's look at the rest of the games that are coming this year. Can you put it up on screen? Any way you can do that? Or I'll just go over the list. Dumb Ways to Die is coming out November 6th. Yeah, okay. Gorilla Tag is coming to PlayStation VR on November 7th. Living Room, which I think we'll talk about just before we sign off here. I think we may have a game or two to give away, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Metro Awakening is already here. Vivarium, Heart Lung Machine, Tennis League VR. Nothing's lighting me on fire here. Dig VR is pretty cool, right?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Exo Cars I've had access to. I haven't gotten into it yet.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Last Stand. Oh, go ahead.
I just got access to Last Stand. It looks really good. I haven't had a chance to jump into it yet.
Yep, I demoed it at Gamescom. It was really good. Spatial Ops is amazing. Excuse me. Corridor VR. I mean, Starship Troopers is still coming. I hope that's fucking great.
I've talked to some people who've been playing it and mixed bag of remarks so far, but I hope it's good.
We don't have access to that yet.
Oh, we can through MCQP.
Oh, really? We'll get it. How come I don't have it? I didn't see that message. Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches.
Get me in there.
Flight Simulator 2024 for PCVR.
Augmented Empire is good. Bounce Arcade, I don't know. By Grit alone, okay. Squingle, yeah, Squingle's cool. Thrill of Fight 2. I mean, the Starship Troopers for
Thrill to Fight 2 is going to be big. That's a big
Trombone
deal.
Champ coming on November 26th is huge.
Wow, who's doing that one? That
I don't know, but it's big.
Yeah.
Literally, people are going to have more fun in Trombone Champ than probably any game that they've had. Dude. More like just fun. You know what I mean? Like
it's crazy fun. Yeah,
crazy fun.
Yeah.
Pixel Arcade.
I got to go back. You blew by Thrill of Fight 2. That's a big deal. This is finally they're coming out with me and you can get into the ring and fight each other. This has never been. This has never happened. So it better be good.
It better be good, and it better not be like Thrill. That's all it is now multiplayer. Like I better see some,
better graphics, better everything. Yeah, I have high.
Overdark is coming to Pico. Okay.
Epica is or Epica.
Yeah,
I've played a lot of that lately, and it is good. It is a cute little adventure game, man. That one doesn't get the credits. It's not Game of the Year game. Good. But.
So interesting list. There's nothing on this list now besides Trombone Champ that I'm like
dying to play.
Yeah, I mean Starship Troopers. I'm down for.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that's good. Flight
those are just all the games in November.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What do we got for December? Do we know?
Yeah, scroll down.
Right,
Skydance Behemoth comes in.
Oh
December.
yeah, I forgot about Behemoth. Fuck yeah! I mean Behemoth is coming. Yeah, I almost forgot. Okay. Bridge Constructor. Okay.
Deadland 2.
Don't know.
For PS4.
Oh, Alien. I forgot about Alien.
Alien's coming to Quest 3.
Hitman's going to PlayStation. I hope it looks better than it did on the Quest.
Right.
Creamy. Shattered looks pretty cool too, by the way. Thrasher was a good game. I had fun in Thrasher, especially on the Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Good year, man. I mean, Batman, Metro, Alien. I mean, I'm hoping that, Behemoth. I'm hoping that, Starship Troopers is amazing. Trombone Champ. Dig is cool. Last Stand. Spatial Ops. I mean, there's some cool games in here that I'm like, is it the best year ever?
Well, they just had some good bangers.
Can we let's put a poll up. Let's put a poll up. 2016.
Hang on, I don't know if I can do polls.
What? How dare you?
Well, I'm logged in as me, not as Q2C. Give me a second.
All right. Well, if we can put a poll up, 2016 best year ever for VR. 2024 best year ever for VR.
Yeah, that's a good.
I think it's definitely a discussion. Like it's definitely something that's like it's not that easy. Like there's some great games in 2016. I mean, I know that like we've had probably some of the best gaming that we've seen in a long time with Batman and Metro and what we're going to have in Behemoth and in those games. But man, 2016 was epic. There was just some amazing games that came out that were freaking crazy. What's chat saying here? Hip Elf is here. What's up, Hip Elf? Hey, Jazz is here. What's up, Jazz? How you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you all day. Maybe not. That VR girl is here. What's going on? How you doing? After Christmas, we're going to see a huge increase in VR players because the Quest 3S. The more players, the better. The future looks good. Hell yeah, it does.
Totally.
Hell yeah, it does. Aliens Aliens got pushed back, but only for the Quest. So it's still coming on PC and it's still coming on PlayStation. It's just not coming on the Quest until 2025, which it's a bit of a hit, Todd. I mean, but you know what? For me, if it's not good and it's not ready, don't do it. Like,
yeah, totally. We've said that how many times? We'd rather wait for a working game than have a broken one and wait for a patch.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree 100%. It's if it's got to be delayed, which I mean everybody's upset about. Like I would be too. You know what I mean? But I mean I'd rather be perfect. If it comes out like crap, I mean who's gonna want it anyway?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah. Old Dark says, how many of us were actually playing VR in 2016? It's a good question. That's a very good question.
I was.
Todd, we got 75 people watching across all platforms. It's pretty sick for us not being around for a while.
I know, right?
Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all hanging. Eric Salvador says, Eric, how's the pass-through on the on Trombone Champ? You should pre-order it and find out. It's Salvador. It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. Either way you play it, whether you play it in pass-through and mixed reality or whether you play it in VR, you're going to love it. I promise you. I promise. I do. You're gonna have a blast. If you like rhythm-based games that you just want to have fun in, you want to go chase some leaderboards and go beat my score and beat Todd's score and Jasmine and Alex VR.
Try to beat Alex VR. Yeah.
Go get Trombone Champ. Everybody should. It's so much fun. Yeah, I wish if Lone Echo and Asgard's Wrath had dropped in 2016 and not 2017,
that could have changed my opinion as well.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the vote say, Todd? Where are we at? We got 20 votes.
It is close, man. We're 53% say 2024, 47 at 2016.
Oh man, it's close, right? I mean,
yep.
I don't know. I don't know. I the old school in me wants to go 2016. There was some freaking epic games, but I've had so much fun in some of the games I've been playing this year, Todd. What came out before this that we're not thinking about? What came out? Yeah, what came out this year that I'm missing? Chat, help me out. What's come out this year so far that I'm just kind of brain locking on?
Into the Radius 2.
Into the Radius 2, good one.
Metal Hellsinger.
Metal Hellsinger was good.
Contractor Showdown.
That's really good. Another good one.
Overdark.
Yeah, okay.
Max Mustard.
Yeah, good. I mean, those are just a lot of good games adding to the list. They're adding to the list of 2024 of, is this the best year? Is there another year besides 2016? Anybody in chat wants to put up another year that I can think about with different another year? But I think, to me, it's either 2024 or 2016 that have the most games, their best games.
I think the most impactful games. Maybe what year did not Resident Evil, Saints and Sinners come out? The first one?
2019?
See if I can't figure that
2019 maybe? 2019, 2020? Maybe later.
No, I think
it came out on Quest later. I think it came out in 2019 or 2020 on PC. And then it came out later
October 2020 in Quest.
Yeah. October 21 in Quest, 2019 it came out on PC. When did Half-Life Alyx launch?
I'm just looking up VR games in 2020, see what else came out that year.
Half-Life Alyx launched in March, I believe.
Half-Life Alyx was 2020. Iron Man was 2020. Pixel Ripped was 2020. Medal of Honor. Population 1.
Iron Man was 2020?
That's what this says. Yeah, Iron Man VR 2020. Phantom Covert Ops was 2020. Walkabout came out in 2020. Oh my god, dude. 2020 is a pretty good year. Good. Ven came out in 2020. Star Wars.
Ven? Oh,
Ven VR.
Oh, Ven. Yeah, Ven was great.
In Death Unchained came out in 2020.
Oh, good one. Old Darth.
I forgot.
Yes, thank you. Typical. How am I forgetting Arizona Sunshine 2? Arizona Sunshine 2 came out this year, and Arizona Sunshine Remastered.
Oh, yeah.
Both came out this year. And Madison. Madison VR came out this year.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is a good year, dude. I don't know. 2020 is a pretty good year, too. Star Wars Squadrons came out for PC VR.
Oh, man.
Lo-fi. Sort of.
Lo-fi is not. I'm not counting lo-fi. Thank you.
I said sort of. The Wizard Dark Times. That was a great game.
Yeah.
I was a fan of that. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 came out in 2020.
Yeah. Kind of with you.
I don't know. That's a good year, too.
Yeah.
And a lot of those games were.
I don't know. If I lose 2016, 2020, 2024.
Those are good years.
I mean, shit, if you're going to put 3 years together,
those are probably the most influential years so far.
Are we missing anything on PlayStation that I'm not thinking about that just came for PlayStation this year?
Other than the PS5 Pro.
Who are we kidding? Who am I kidding? Nothing came out good for PlayStation.
No. Especially from Sony. Yeah.
Oh, man. No PlayStation rants here.
Didn't Ghost of Tabor come out on PlayStation this year? Or isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know if it's done yet. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I know it was in the works for this year.
Dolphin VR came out in 2016. Nice. Okay. VR Skater. Bulletstorm was Bulletstorm's pretty good.
That one.
No, they fixed it.
I haven't fixed it.
Better. Get in and try it. Yeah.
And The Living Room came out this year, or is coming out this year, Thursday.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you talk about it. I know you've been wanting to do this for a while.
Well, I got to say something. We've kind of partnered with the developer of The Living Room.
We have.
Yep, for a Quest 3 giveaway.
Cool. Well, so who was saying that they wanted to win a Quest 3 and they were still on a Quest 2? Here you go.
There you go. I just put a link in chat to the Twitter post from them. The Living Room VR. I played this game. It is a cute little game that's mixed reality only, where you kind of create this animal utopia in your house, and it's a very unique way to do mixed reality games. I super enjoy it. Yeah. Oh, I do have a trailer for it.
Yeah, let's grab a trailer for it, because I to be honest with you, I don't know anything. They sent me a key, right? You said?
Yeah, Jimmy.
I need to get in and try this game. I haven't seen it yet, but I need to get in and try it.
All right. Let's check That's Living Room. I know you're gonna laugh because this is not an Eric Masher game.
Oh my God.
To me, this game screams Jasmine. So if Jasmine's still here, I'm sure she's gonna absolutely love this game. Jay Dunn from Getting Things Done in chat just says that he loves The Living Room, and it is super fun. I played this the other day with my daughters, and my daughter and a friend. I put them in the living room behind me, like my actual living room behind me, and streamed the headset to the TV so that they could see what I was doing. And I swear to God, we played for over an hour. Just with them, talking me through what they wanted me to do with all the little critters. And we had a big gorilla running around the basement. And for a mixed reality game, this is going to be good. I'm super excited. And we're giving away a Quest 3 headset. Like, come on.
Who doesn't want
free Quest 3 headsets? So if you go to the Twitter post that I put up in chat, you'll see some cameos from myself, and pretty soon here you'll see one from Eric too.
What? Really?
Yep. Can't wait.
What animal am I?
I can't tell. It can't ruin the surprise. People got to go in and watch the trailer or watch the video to see what animal I am.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. Jimmy's a big fan of the channel, a big friend of the channel, and he reached out and asked if we would take part, and I instantly said yes.
Well, Jimmy, thank you for doing the giveaway. I'll say that, and I'll say that the game looks cool.
Give this game to Charlie; she will love it.
Yeah, no, my daughter will be all over this game. This is not a me game, but you know what? Not every game
Trombone Chant, and you love it.
Every game has to be for me, right? No, you're right. You're right. Look, Trombone Champ, I would have been the last one to be like, I'm going to like this game, and it's the game I go back to.
Not because you have to.
Yeah, but almost as much as I go back to Robo Quest VR.
Yeah, that's true.
Robo Quest VR is fucking good. Yeah, that game is God.
So
Robo
good.
Quest is so good. Like, I don't even want to tell anybody. Like, I don't want to get everybody's like. I don't know. Robo Quest is just. There's something about this game. When I played it flat, I'm like, this game was meant to be in VR, and I need to figure out what I need to do to make sure I get this game into virtual reality. And then, Kabbalistic, the developer who gave everybody Half-Life 2 VR, who is leading in this project for us, has done such a good job.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah.
Get a playable version already. We can play the entire game already in VR. That is super amazing, and we have all this time yet still to work on it. Man, I'm telling you, it's so good. It's so good. The people are sleeping on RoboQuest. Like, they're freaking sleeping on it. I'm telling you right now.
Not for long.
Telling you. Out of all the games that you're thinking about that are coming announced for Flat to VR Studios, this is the one that you should be like, take notice of. Just take notice of it and remember it. It's coming.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna freaking be so good. It's gonna make you cry. Yeah,
Living in chat says he liked my voice acting. Yes, I do have a small part in the Twitter post.
Michael Bearheim says you can try it with UEVR. There's a demo. You can try it with UEVR.
It is not the same.
It's not the same. I've done it in UEVR. I've done it. I've played a shit ton of it flat. I've played a ton of it in UEVR. And while it is good, it is not the same. But definitely go try it if you want to go try it. You should try it. Yeah, because the flat game itself is tons of fun too. But Tasselhoff said Trombone Champ and Flat is going to have the way.
I think he meant pave.
Is going to pave the way for Flat to VR. Yeah. I agree. It's the first game that's coming. It's coming November 26th. I mean, it's like everyone here that's listening, watching, you should pre-order it. You should go buy it as soon as it launches. Pre-order it now. You can go get the fish trombone, which is cool. But yeah, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, thank you to the living room,
just living
room VR.
Yep,
cool. What animal are you? Can you say? Or no?
No, go watch the video on the Twitter post.
All
I linked it in chat there.
Sweet. Go watch the video.
Yep. That's the only way you can enter the contest too, is if you go to that Twitter post and follow the instructions. That'll get you in.
Hell yeah. All right, where are we now, Todd? What did we talk about? What was the final poll? Do we know?
I haven't closed it yet, and it is still winning. 2024 still winning. Almost
Wow.
30 votes.
Almost 30 votes. 2024 at 59%. 2000. I'm almost there, man. I'm telling you, like 2024 is a good year, man. There's been a lot of stuff in 2024, and we got still more to go. I will say this: if Alien on PC and PlayStation ends up being as good as it looks, and Behemoth is going to be good, I've already played it. I'm telling you, Behemoth's going to be good.
Yeah.
But if the whole game is as good as I think it's going to be, and then a couple of more that are still coming, like Starship Troopers could be awesome. If that game takes off, that'll seal it for me. I think that would be enough. If those games hit and they're anywhere near as good as Metro and Batman and Into the Radius 2 and like some of the earlier games that we just talked about, then I think it's there. I think 2024 takes the year if it does those things.
I think so. Yeah, I've played a bunch of Behemoth as well, and that game could maybe sway my No, I can't. You're fucking Batman. Nothing's gonna change my mind.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, if they reskin that as Green Lantern, I'd be freaking out about that one. If they reskinned it as Superman, I'd be freaking out about that one. That is what these superhero games just get me. I love it. Like I grew up with this Batman. Like I'm old. I grew up a long time with Batman, and now I am Batman. I'm gonna, yep.
I hear that.
Game of the year for sure.
All right, so I think we've hit every topic, Todd. We're 2 hours in. Let's give away a hoodie and let's sign off for this show, and call it a good comeback for Q2C VR Gamer. But let's give away a hoodie, man.
Let's see if I can.
It's been a while. It's been a minute since we gave away something. Feels good.
Been. I don't even remember where I did with the wheel. I know I had it up here somewhere. Give me a second. It's so many windows.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Iron Man is great, by the way. If you haven't played Iron Man, you should go play Iron Man. That's another good one. Spider-Man VR would be awesome. A real Spider-Man game. Not a Spider-Man feeling game, but actually Spider-Man. That would be sick.
That would be sick.
VR Star Guy says, do you remember how to do the wheel?
Of course.
Oh, it's tiny.
It's as good as it gets.
Look at the wheel, man. Holy crap.
I know, right?
Nostalgic.
So hopefully you've been chatting, because if you haven't said anything, I didn't write your name down. So
Air Force One says he would love a hoodie, or they would love a hoodie.
All right, let's see what happens. I don't know if the music's gonna play.
I missed the wheel.
I got this music. I can play this music.
Well, here's something, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Sounds like porn music. Like 80s porn music. 70s porn music. What do you got on there? Holy moly. Whoa, that is pretty cool, man. Our own Haruka wins.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? I like it. That was pretty cool. You know what? Let's do it again. Do it one more. We'll do two. Let's give 2 hoodies away. We give one more chance. Everybody gets one more chance. Haruka wins a hoodie. Then we give one more.
And I got a new media desk thing, which is where this music's coming from.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Comes with it. Yeah.
It's super. Yeah, it's definitely super porn music.
It's 80s porn, yeah, for sure.
Oh man. Wow. Okay, there you go. VR Sky Guy. Well, there's 2 freaking cool people that get to win hoodies right there. 2 of my favorite people. I like it.
All right, send me a DM on Discord. Everybody knows how to get hold of me there, and we'll sort out the deets.
Hell yeah.
Congrats, guys. We haven't done that in a while. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was cool. A little nostalgia. I like it. We go nostalgia with the old logo, and then we go nostalgia, bring the wheel back for a night. A lot of good conversations tonight. Welcome back, man. Next Thursday, back in action again. New show next Thursday, right?
I'll be away.
Oh, you know what? I'll be just getting back. I'll be home. I'll just be getting back from New York, but I'll be here. So either way, I'll do a show, even if you don't do a show. But if you can, you can. But if
I wasn't planning on taking camera gear with me, but I probably could.
Okay. Well, either way, there'll be a show next week. You'll either be with me.
Maybe I'll be an avatar. You never know.
Yeah, there you go. You can be on your Apple Vision Pro or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. So it'll be do a show. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try and do as many as we can now on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time, all the way out for at least the foreseeable future. Try and get back on track. Because there's just going to be a lot of really cool stuff to talk about, and I want to make sure that we're here. Todd, it felt good. Felt good to get back in action. Do this thing with you again. You're a good partner, and
you are as well. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I definitely wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. So.
Oh, sweet. Me neither, except for Wes.
Fuck you, Wes. I mean.
No, but I wouldn't want to do this show with anybody else. For sure. All right, guys, that is it for us. Thank you very much. Message Todd for those hoodies. We'll get you guys all set next week. Giveaway. We'll hopefully have the giveaway going on Monday. 2 vests and some other stuff, 2 X40 vests, some other stuff, trying to push to that 10,000 mark. That's going to be what this whole giveaway is about. Get us to that 10,000 subscriber mark. We're going to make that push. So help us out. Click the links, do the things, click the thumbs up,
share with your friends, all
share
that
with
jazz.
your friends. Go to wherever you go and talk VR. Put the link in for Q2C VR Gamer. Have them come watch us, laugh with us, cry with us.
All the
talk
things.
VR with us. Just do
That's
all
right.
the things. That sounds so dirty.
I'll have a My Mom button fixed soon, I promise.
Yeah, would you? Because I need a My Mom button. Bluebell says get a room. Yeah, I know.
Get the living room.
Yeah, right. Go get the living room. Figure out what animal Todd and I are.
That's right.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.
See you later.